Bill Henshaw here again, your friendly local constitutional counselor out here in California. And with more good news for you, it just keeps getting better and better. With what's going on in Washington, D.C., and Trump and Bondi and the U.S. Supreme Court, they all know exactly what the problem is, as I've discussed on some other videos earlier today. And it's great news for us because when we get there, we're going to be asking the right questions and we're going to be doing it in a judicial court. And especially with foreclosures and evictions, the people on the other side, landlords and mortgage banksters or whatever, don't even have any standing in our judicial courts. And a big problem for them without that is if you make that argument, and all those damn attorneys will do is go in there with due process and equal protection bullshit. What you go in there and say is no, Article 1, Section 9 and 10, bail of attainder, taking of life, liberty, or property without judicial process, meaning a trial by jury according to the course of the common law. It goes all the way back to the Magna Carta in 1215. Where the hell did it go? You're going to learn all about that. Well, that said, send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. And, the products I have and I've developed, it's an astounding, it really is, that I've been able to do this, but I've got a divinely granted gift. I don't know how I got it. But you're going to want to learn a lot more about my constitutional defense document packets and how to use them. And we probably won't even have to file against any of these crooks. If we can find a judicial court, and you'll learn all about that, send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. Game over, because they're going to get proper service process, which you did not get. And that should have defeated the case in the administrative tribunal you were in. But no luck, because they don't recognize any of us. All they see when you walk in there, the corporate entity, Microsoft, IBM. How in the world can they confuse us with them? And they have no rights. The de facto National Socialist government is bound to respect. But we do, and we want it back. And that makes it better for all of us. That's the really good news. And the central focus for me, because yes, there's going to be a lot of big payouts there with all the acts of treason that we can prove each person committed. They're going to have a really hard time here, but that's not our problem. But we get that done, and you get to be well off right away too. And I'm also working on gaining access to our Cesticate Trust as the beneficiary of the trust, not the trustee. We own the damn place. That's our money, and as I understand it, that Cesticate Trust is 9 figures to the left of the decimal point. And I'm sure I can get by for the next 20 years if I live that long on that amount of money. But more importantly, it's making the changes. That's what I was put here to do. And we get that done, and it affects your children and your posterity, so they don't have to go through this. So that's how good it is and how exciting it is. And we can do this, and we can work together. I've got a lot of template documents that you'll get very modestly priced. Send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com, and we can take it from there. But it's an absolutely terrific window of opportunity here. And if we take full advantage of it and make things right, I will have done the job I was put here to do. And your family and your posterity will benefit down the line. It doesn't get any better than that. So send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com, and we can discuss things and go from there. Remember to subscribe, like the videos, tell your friends, get the word out. The sooner we start taking action, the quicker we get these bastards off our backs. Thank you.